Shout out to your podcast too.
Yeah.
Shout out.
So how I feel about the Arsonal battle is
what went right, what went wrong?
Okay. What went right was I was prepared. I loved my material. I guess that's it.
That's right. What went wrong?
Yeah. What went wrong? I think that the crowd. So here's the thing with people that don't battle rap might not understand. Like you don't know your crowd until you're there for real.
Right.
Like remember when I said you got to read the room and you know like if a crowd is receptive. That's like the base of it. But sometimes, and it's so weird because I don't know why it happens, but sometimes a crowd will show up wanting to hear certain things and you don't know that until you get there. So I feel like that crowd, and based on the whole night, they wanted to hear more raps. Like if you look at how the night went, Calico and Nitty, Mook and Hitman, Coffee and Official,
Low Soul.
Like I think the more they were listening a lot more.
Oh, they was listening, bro.
Yeah, right.
It was that crowd.
Which was
some niggas that was like right in the front. They was like talking to these battle rappers.
Yeah,
like,
they were.
We ain't hear it. We don't want to hear all that. Like, they was talking. I'm like, damn, nigga.
So I think for me,
I regret missing that.
I was like a mix. I think typically I'm a mix, but I know when I need to up it on the rap level, and I think that's what Ars was doing. Ars was just rapping. And that's what they wanted to hear that night. And Ars was fire. Like, I'm not saying he was just rapping and he was regular. Like, he was fire.
You was rapping though, Jazz.
That's what I'm saying. I was rapping, but I was more like a hybrid. He was rapping. Okay. And I think that's what the crowd wanted to hear that night. So it was what it was. So I think that's what went wrong. It was like I said, I love my material. Now, if I went in that battle not liking my material, then it would have just been curtains, like on some like I ain't even like my shit. Like I just knew this was gonna happen. But nah, like it was just like, all right. But again, that Geechee battle set a big standard for me. Like that Geechee battle, if the crowd not fucking with you, you gotta keep rapping. You don't like what's going on in the background, you gotta keep rapping. You don't like your material, you gotta keep rapping, because at the end of the day, footage is forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you feel like I lost to Arsonal, you feel like I got smoked versus Arsonal, you can't say that I was ass. Right. And that's another thing I stand on. Like, it's only so much you could do. If your opponent is better, then your opponent is better. Right. And if they did, I would be heartbroken. Like, what the fuck did I do wrong? You know what I'm saying? So
that's
I think it was more so like the event. From a viewer's perspective, it was just okay, and yes, you guys was rapping. We as a rapper, we enjoyed it from both sides. But I think the location was like, we was like, man,
the city or the actual venue
where y'all was at in London. We just wish y'all was over here, because it felt like.
Wait, what are you talking about?
We talking? No. I mean, Houston.
It just ain't feel right. It ain't feel right.
See? It didn't. Houston is typically a good crowd, though.
That's the thing. It was weird because Houston gave us some of our greatest reactions.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I think the crowd was a good crowd.
I think it was a good crowd. I like the crowd,
buddy.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, from viewers' perspective,
it do be different.
Everybody was talking about the crowd.
For real,
you can hear the crowd like on the mic.
Like we literally, people was literally saying the crowd is ass.
I get what you're saying.
Really?
I get what you're saying.
From a viewer, you was there, bro.
So I will say this. I will say this, Fred. It was a good crowd, but it wasn't the best Houston crowd. Like, you could admit that.
Bro, there wasn't, bro.
And sometimes it really be like
so
that.
So what you saying? The best Houston crowd was what?
Like
Easy Chest,
like Gnomes.
Yeah, like Gnomes.
And
when they have home,
even just not with Apollo. Right. When I battled Hollow,
I wasn't at that one.
And,
the crowd was
that was a good crowd. When I battled Hollow, when Daylight battled Nitty, Nigga, Ill Will, and Jada Nightwing, like
the crowd was
crowd was amazing. And sometimes it really be like that, but again, that's veteran shit. Like you just know,
keep rapping,
but you gotta keep rapping.
It felt the crowd kind of like made it like a chore to watch.
Really?
Like,
I gotta see it back.
Yeah, I gotta see it back.
You guys, we want to, you know,
no, you can't,
sometimes we get affected by the crowd. The crowd that makes you like.
You're talking about,
I told you that bar was gonna hit.
I love that you said that. Because I hate when people be like, I don't let the crowd dictate who I felt won. And like, it's a lie.
Right.
Because I feel like on a surface level, yes, right? Let's say a nigga getting all the reaction, right? And then the other person is not. Yeah, then it's like y'all gassing it. This person actually was better. But there's a gray area because you might feel like, let's use me and Arsonal for example. You might feel like Jazz was actually cooking in this round.
Right.
They're not really reacting. I feel like she was better than what the crowd is giving her. I might have still feel like she lost the round, but the crowd is just not making me enjoy the battle. The crowd's not making me want to go back and watch this battle. The crowd is making
he said what he said
or
on
even
Twitter.
more extreme. I feel like Jazz did win this round, or I feel like it wasn't a 30. Like she did get this round, or Arsonal was fire this round, but I see that I could see why y'all would feel like Jazz was still, you know what I'm saying? Like the crowd affects how people perceive, how people at home perceive the battle, whether it win, lose, or just it being a good battle.
Yeah.
A crowd can fuck up niggas wildin'.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
for sure. Like Charlotte.
Yeah.
Overall, great crowd. When me and Geechee battled, they wasn't.
Yeah.
The whole event was like a little
weird.
And and that's why I was like, I'm wilding right now because Charlotte, y'all supposed to be wilding.
Right.
Yeah. I know y'all for wilding, but it really be like that sometimes. You can never count on a crowd 100%.
Yeah. When I say Troy, it wasn't Ja raps. It was just like, damn, the crowd supposed to be hyped.
Right, y'all gotta give us this energy.
Because even when Arsh was rapping, I don't need it. You shouldn't have to say that. You rapping, my nigga. Like
that looked fire too, though.
It does, but not.
I think Surf started that.
Not when it's bad.
When you tell the crowd you don't need it, it look.
No, but Surf did it in crowds Surf do it in crowds that are explosive though.
Yes.
Right.
That crowd wasn't explosive.
They doing bathroom noise.
Like put it like this. When Arsonal was rapping and the crowd was going crazy, I did feel it. But it could have been more intense. It could have been. I'm happy it wasn't.
See?
But it could have been. So yeah, it's levels to this battle rap.
Yeah, it's a lot more complicated.
It's way more complicated.
Huh?
Jazz agreed.
She didn't say
Next
that.
question.
I agree. I did. I did agree. I did.
I love you.
Great point.
He switched to the wall.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah,
all right, so
Perception.
who you had winning? Hitman or Mook? I mean,
I literally just said I have not watched that battle yet.
You did?
You was there.
I was there, but I was
okay.
there.
From what you saw while you were there, who won?
Okay, see. Great segue. Based on the crowd, Mook was getting a lot more reaction. Right. But again, for me, I know that doesn't necessarily mean that Mook won or in the manner that it felt like he won. But based on the feedback that I've seen on social media, Mook is the declared winner. Like, he has the consensus W.
Right.
But I do also see a lot of people saying he ain't get 30'd and Hitman got one of the rounds. The third. Yeah. Whatever round it was, I do see people saying, like, all right, the crowd made it seem like Hitman ain't win this round and he won it. But I have not watched that battle yet.
From your perspective, right? And you ride a fine line, me knowing you somewhat personally, not like that, but, you know, I roll with who I roll with, you be involved. If the paperwork, and this is the thing, some people are saying it's not snitching paperwork, it's not court documents, it's
it's been seen before.
It's like, no, what I'm trying to say is they say certain things hold
value,
more weight. In your opinion, when you watch a battle, you, Jazz the rapper, does that matter? Or is it more about the bars and was it witty and all this? Or is it, okay, nah, they got paperwork, you know?
Yeah.
Does that hold more weight? Or for you, is it just the bars, the lyricism, the delivery, the performance?
So for me, before we get into the specific paperwork, for me, I don't care about fake angles. Because unless it's like something outright, right? Like Calico saying Good's father was white. Right. Like that's outright, like a lie. Right. But if it's an angle of, I don't know, a rumor that you got beat up somewhere, like if you make the bars hit, then that's just what it is for me. Right. But when it becomes something like paperwork, I think it's cloudy because some people do take paperwork very serious. Like, well, this is not this, so it's not valid. But I do think, again, the people that do have Hitman winning that round are the people that probably just don't care. Like,
Right.
they believe it and it's enough for them. And now Hitman got that round. Like, you know, for me, again, I can't speak on that specifically because I didn't watch the battle.
Right.
But I feel like when I watch it, I wouldn't care too much about the paperwork. I would just go off, well, what did he do with the paperwork? Do I really like what he did with the paperwork? Was it better than Mook's third? I think it's more than just, is it real or is it fake?
Right.
Like, I don't, based on what I've seen, I don't think it's flat out fake, you know, but some people it's just not enough, and I probably wouldn't care if it's enough.
Me and Gotti was in there standing right beside each other, and we had people on this side say, this isn't like official paperwork. These are complaints and da 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 da. This ain't like court doc, you know. And then we had people on this side who were more like, they don't care about snitching, none of that. They come to see a show. Like if y'all were to watch, y'all probably be like, nah, he just was better. I don't care about, like, you know, like, so some people, fans are in the, you know, it's in the middle.
You've seen it before.
Some people don't care about, they just want to see a good show.
How did you feel about the third? You seen it before 2 times.
But who?
In person?
With Big K.
Oh.
And Lux did it to Charlie Clips. If I'm not mistaken, Lux did it first. The Charlie Clips with his, pass that paperwork out, man. Pass that out, man.
So, in your opinion, real quick, why did it work for? Because that's what Hitman's point is. It didn't work for.
Bro,
all these other people did it, but when I do it, y'all.
Because you know why it don't work? Because he tried to put a reverse Uno card. Like, Mook doesn't talk about money like that until it comes about getting paid for battle rap, right? So you can't say all this stuff you got, but you got a small house. Oh, all this stuff you did, but you beat up on this lady and stuff like that. It was cringeworthy. Like, you're not making it into a bar format or nothing like that. That's why I felt Mook third was better. I know people be feeling like I be hating on Hitman, but no.
Yeah, man, you do be hating on Hitman.
His material is better, bro.
Yeah.
His material is better. You know it was better. You was in the building.
You be hating on
You
him.
text me. I'm gonna show
Hitman fire.
I'm gonna show the text.
Hitman fire.
He's fire. He is
That
fire.
is the thing with you, though. People feel like you hate on him.
Bro, I love Hitman.
I do understand why they
But
feel like
if
that,
we're
though.
gonna keep it to the rap
I like him,
perspective,
though. I
some of
think
the
Hitman
bars
fire.
that he comes up with, a lot of local dudes, if we was to go on them stages and say that shit, we'll get booed.
You said, you agree with him? Camera, get a camera on.
You know.
What'd he say?
Battle rap Mount Rushmore. Who is Jazz's battle rap Mount Rushmore? There's 4 of them.